Welcome to another tutorial. In this video I am going to be sharing with you how to make a shirt collar. Now to start this tutorial you need the neckline of whatever it is you're making. Now for me, I am using my shirt pattern. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to measure the neckline of my back, which is 4 inches. And I'm also going to measure the neckline of my front. As you can see, I would fold over this button overlap. Then I'll take the measurement of the front neckline like this, which is 5 inches. Now mind you, my patterns are in half, which means the back pattern, which is 4 inches, will be times 2, and also the front pattern, which is 5 inches, would also be times 2. Now if this is complicated for you, you can just take the neckline of whatever it is you're making. As you can see me doing, just take the neckline like this and you're also going to get the same thing, which is 18 inches. Now let's cut the collar. Now next thing I'm going to do right now is to take a marginal line on my pattern. Now because my pattern is on fold, I will divide 18, which is the neckline width, by 2, and that is 9. I just marked 9 inches right there on my pattern. Now next thing I will do right now is to go upwards by ½ inch from this line. From this ½ inch mark, I would go upwards by 1½ inches. Now connect from those points to the ½ inch. Now we're going to take that 1½ inches we took right here. We're going to place that 1½ right here. And next thing we will do is to connect this line to this. Now from here, take ½ inch on the inside. Now from here, take 1 inch upwards. Now connect this line like this. Now I am just using a blue marker to highlight the important parts. Now the next thing we will do right now is to take the measurements for the main collar, and on the folded part of your pattern, take 2 inches upwards. Now you're going to take ½ inch from this line. You're going to take ½ inch inwards. Now from those points, you're going to take 3 inches upwards. Now next thing we're going to do right now is to connect our lines. Now just because it needs to have a little slant to it, now mark 1 inch from that line. Now just connect your 1 inch to the previous line. And this is what you will get. And now connect your 3 inches to your 2 inches and your collar is ready. Now we're just going to go on and cut this out. Now once you're done cutting, you can as well leave your collar like this and just cut it out on your fabric, or you can as well just cut out the collar and separate the main collar from the bishop collar, and this way you have 2 pieces. Now as you can see, I have cut out my pattern on my fabric and I left allowances all around it. As you can see, I cut out 2 pieces for each of them. Now what I did was I ironed interfacing on one of the collar. Now this small one is called the bishop collar. Sorry, I haven't mentioned it. Now this bishop collar, I only ironed interfacing on one of it. Now I will just go in and fold this inwards like this. Just fold in about ½ inch and I would pin all the way from one point to the other end. And this other collar is called the main collar, and as you can see, I just ironed interfacing on just one of the fabric. Now place the fabrics good size together, and you're going to make stitches from this point. Now make sure you're stitching on the curved part. Make sure it's the curved part you're stitching, because the curved part stays up. Now as you can see, I am done making the stitches and I am making my notches. Now I will just go in and turn this out. Now as you can see, we are done doing that and it's looking all nice already. Now you're going to get the bishop collar and you're going to place the good side of the main collar to the good side of the bishop collar. Place the rough edge upwards as you can see me do. Now bring in the bishop collar again and you're going to stitch all the way to the other end. Now once you're done stitching, you should have this. Now we're going to go in and make our notches again. Making notches basically helps to give your fabric a neater finishing. Now once you're done making your notches, just turn this out and you should have this. Now the next thing we're going to do right now is to get the fabric we're going to be working with. Now you're going to place the good sides of your fabric to the good sides of your bishop collar, and you're going to place the good sides like this. Now if you notice, I am placing the one that I didn't fold in and the one I did not iron my interfacing on, as you can see. Now just pin all around this from one end to the other end. Now we're going to go in and stitch by 1/2 inch.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change.
Now as you can see, I am done making my stitches. Next thing I am going to do right now is I am going to place this rough parts in, and I am going to take this one I placed on fold and just fold it over like this and pin. And I am just going to continue folding this over, and I'll make sure that everything is nice and neat as I pin it down. And I'm going to basically pin from one end to the other end, and once I am done pinning, I am going to stitch from one end to the other end.
You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate.
Now as you can see, I am done making my stitches. As you can see how nice this is looking already. If you want the full detail on how to make this shirt dress, please do check the description box below. Once I am done, I'm going to post the video and you're going to see the full video on how to make a shirt dress with collar and pockets. Now you can see how nice this is. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my videos. See ya.